Hello, welcome to the West Marches. It's been a while.
It's been a long while.
I changed the map. There we go. Yeah, we haven't played in like a month or something.
Give or take.
My computer was broken and we sent it to the shop. And the shop took forever. And then people
All
had
fixed
to.
now?
Yeah, it's all fixed. It was just the fan. It was broken
that's bad.
because I dropped it.
Uh-huh.
And yeah.
Fans are easy enough to replace, so that's pretty good.
Yeah, it only took 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's, I guess, just the shop.
Yeah. Apparently it had to go to Texas.
What?
Yeah, laptops sometimes need to go to manufacturers in order to get fixed.
Yeah. Just like, I get it, but
Sigh.
yeah. Anyway, we're back. Kit, you got a haircut.
I did.
Yeah.
Finally.
Gabe, I don't know if you got a haircut, but because it looks the same as it did last time, which means you probably did.
Yeah, I guess so. It's been a month, so yeah, I would have. But yeah, I get the same haircut every time, so it's not like it's any.
Yeah, I mean, I've only seen you with one hairdo. Cool. So, how about we reintroduce ourselves? I'm Eric. I'm the DM. How about the rest of you?
I am Colin. I am going to be playing Garth, who is a guardian type fighter and paladin. He is also a worshipper of sibilant death and is slowly falling down the chaotic road. So, should be fun to see what happens.
Cool.
I like that you caught Paladin again, Eric.
Paladin. It's fun to
Yeah.
say. It's just more fun to say paladin.
It really is.
I know. I just
It
think
just
it's
rolls off
funny
the
that
tongue.
you said it for weeks and then you insisted that you never had said it that way.
No.
My name is Kit, and I am playing Grayson Craig, who is a human necromancer wizard who is slowly sliding down the evil scale.
Slowly? Dude, you're jumping down that evil scale by leaps and bounds.
I mean, actually, I think you're on the path of redemption now because you're no longer trying to, call a big old beholder from another dimension.
Oh, when did you stop doing that?
When I managed to get in touch with it and realized it was bad news. And it wanted to control my soul. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't like that.
And you're a strong independent wizard who don't need no soul controlling being.
Exactly. Who needs that?
Yeah.
I'm Gabe, and I play football, the Kenku monk. He was the instigator of this whole quest we're about to go on.
Yeah. Cool. We'll just have Dave introduce himself and then you can tell us all about this quest.
Yeah, look forward to hear about it. I'm Dave. I will be playing Dofthoff Brimble, the Grave Domain Cleric, who worships Urogalin, the halfling deity of the afterlife.
Cool. Yeah, we're back in Zarnemsa. Right here. And Gabe, would you tell us what we're doing?
How much can I tell you? Because football's, I mean, you've pointed this in character. let's do a scene. Let's start this thing off as a scene, and you guys
Okay.
can question me.
Do you want to do the
Yeah.
downtime actions?
Yeah, can we do downtime actions?
Yeah.
Good idea. Do people know what downtime actions they want to do?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. What
Yes.
are they? Who is going first?
I can go first. So I was leveling up, nothing special,
Okay.
and my leveling up looked like, I guess, me asking around about the multi-snake's whereabouts, as well as spending many nights in prayer to my lord Civil Death.
Okay. Cool. So the last time we saw you pray, no audio except mine was recorded. So if you could describe this prayer, I seem to remember snake charming was involved.
Yes, snake charming was involved. So
Yeah.
I believe I was just kind of wandering the woods looking for snakes, and then attempting to charm them while using, I guess, the totem of sibilant death as like a focus of the snake charming magic. Ooh.
Cool. And you're taking a level of
With Break
Paladin?
Paladin.
okay.
Yes.
Cool. Yeah. Make sure you're at full health and all your stuff is ready.
I am good.
Cool. Is anyone else leveling up?
Yeah, Doftov is also leveling up.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Functionally, yeah, Doftov is hitting level 4, and like to be taking the Warcaster feat as opposed to my ASI. And the scene of that leveling up, I think it's largely combat focused. Working with the kind of anybody in the Phoenix Guard who can help him kind of train up his strength and focus. Basically, walking up to people in the training yard or approaching people at the barracks and asking them to hit him as hard as they can in the shield,
Okay.
such that he can strengthen his ability to withstand blows.
I think at one point you ask this tall elven woman to hit you as hard as she can. And you met Theriel, right?
Yeah.
Theriel
That's one.
runs over to the two of you before Kimali can strike and like puts themselves in front of you saying, I don't think this is a good idea. And Kamali understandably walks away before chopping you in half. But yeah, you get people to
Yeah, we can train together.
train with you.
We can both take the downtime training option.
Okay. So I take it you're training then?
Yeah, I'll do it. Sure.
Okay. How much are you spending for lifestyle?
Maximum.
Okay, so 40. Cool. And you get a +2, and then another +2 from the armsman. And then you can spend 50 gold to get a +1 3 times.
I spend maximum.
Okay. So it's 100, 50, it's 40, is 190. You have a +7. Cool. You roll a 2d6 +7. Cool.
Okay. That means I get up to. Okay. Yeah,
So
that's not bad.
you want to take that?
Oh, sorry. I totally was reading the wrong thing.
Oh,
Let me think about it.
okay, yeah. You got a couple of choices. While you're doing that, Kit, what are you doing?
Crake is I am absolutely appalled at the town of Zarmensa. I've been living in this shit heap for ages, and there's not a single decent shop around. So I would like to try and fund a magic retailer, a store to deal in unique and interesting goods to finally get some culture in this place.
Fuck. I remember now that you told me you wanted to do this, and that I said I would make rules for it. And then I forgot to make rules for it.
I can hold that off for another week and train instead.
No, I can do this.
You sure? It'll take just. You can just do this later.
I mean, it's not like you can use it this turn, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yes, you do that. And I should write down in my notes that I need to do that. Sorry about that.
No problem.
I will get on it tomorrow. All
Did
right.
we finish doing Dave's stuff?
Doing what?
Dave's downtime? Because there's talking
He's
about his
leveling.
training and that.
I mean, yeah, we can continue talking
leveling.
about it.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah, you said you wanted to train with him.
Sure.
So we can have
Okay.
you two describe it together.
Okay. So I guess I'm punching you, huh?
Yeah, I guess that's the plan.
All right. So you get punched a whole bunch, and I don't know, go something like that. I don't know. I don't know what your AC is, but
Yeah, so that doesn't hit.
so yeah, I think it's
the training's working.
yeah. Yeah, so it's just like there's a montage of us doing that, and it's like it's partially like you learning how to defend, but also it's like on my perspective, it's like how in boxing movies they always have someone holding up a hand and then punching with both their hands, and it's just like that but with a shield.
Eye of the Tiger is playing in the background.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. You're tough
Who's
enough to
our
your
bard?
fists. Sorry?
Our bard, I forget the character's name, is playing
Festa!
Festa, that's right.
Yeah, and Festa does know Eye of the Tiger. He is a wedding DJ.
There we go. Yeah.
Perfect fit.
Cool. Yeah, so why don't we do that scene where Footfalls explains what's going on. And Craig knows sort of what's going on.
I'd rather not know what's going on, considering everything that I do know.
So where are we?
I think we're gearing up, getting ready to go. They've all accepted the job on the Mountie board. If you guys want to reread what I posted on the board,
Good idea.
and then come to me with questions, I guess.
No, I can read it aloud if you want.
That'd be great.
Message for the Emperor. A warning of great emergency, for the Emperor's ears to hear, must be delivered with all urgency, to save all you hold dear. Do not delay, the winter comes for the ocean. our enemies did not decay, avert further conflict and communication, and commotion. Footfalls. Be warned, this is probably a multiple session mission.
Yep.
Good warning.
Yeah, so as a relatively new member, or recent member of the Phoenix Guard here in Zarnemsa, Doftov, at this like kind of gathering place for the gearing up, is quizzical and enthusiastic, of course, as his nature, but he kind of pops up near Footfalls and says, "Why has the winter come for the ocean?"
Seasons change.
I take it that is a bad thing?
It's not exactly a good thing. Good thing.
We should also go for the ocean.
We shall learn the meaning of his riddles in due time. Do not worry.
So Garth is just straight up like, I give up.
Just buying into it. It's like, I'm along for the ride.
Garth's been like that for a little while. So
Yeah.
All right. So, quick overview. As far as I understand it, Winter King is good. Or at least not the big bad guy. The gigantic eye in the sky, the gigantic beholder that is wanting to probably control all of our souls, he is not good.
I would assume that is not good. Correct.
And the ghosts of a legion that's died a long time ago were originally against the Winter King, but is now going to ally with them to fight the gigantic beholder. Got all that?
And Doftov, it's just like eyes, like saucers, is very, very taken aback by all of this, but kind of nodding along. Seemingly it's sinking in, I guess.
Great.
The Emperor must be warned.
Long story short, there's some spooky ghosts in a forest over yonder, and when we ran into them, we learned of a history they had with the Emperor and of a coming great evil. So we wish to warn the Emperor of the coming great evil so that he can summon his undead army again and have them hopefully deal with it.
I think Doftov might bristle at the idea of the Emperor summoning an undead army, but
Not summoning an undead army. There's an undead army that's already existing over there that we are just going to make use of.
still bristly. But he says, "All right, if he must be warned, then we must be the ones who warn him."
Or, I mean,
Or
we can just hand it off to someone else. We might not have to go all the way to the Emperor, but like a small distance. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I mean, who else is going to deliver this message correctly with all details intact but us?
Postal service? Is there a postal service?
I do not believe so.
Not the way that we conceive of it, but like there are messengers that travel.
Couriers.
Yeah.
Like in Skyrim.
Pony Express.
Been looking for you. Got a letter for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
no more questions.
Well, Footfalls, would you like to lead the way?
Sure. I mean, Footfalls does have the Outlander features. Not a feat, but whatever it is
Background
called.
ability.
Yeah. So he can always head back the direction he came from, and he came from that direction.
Yep.
So
Down
we go
the
along
Gold
the
Road.
Yes.
You want to take the train the first couple miles?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's a train?
There is.
Yeah, there's a whole train job in the job board.
Oh.
I blew a part of it up.
Kid?
Yeah.
Goddamn. Or Craig, rather.
They're basically one and the same person.
More or less.
Yes.
Yeah, there's a train. It's got 3 cars to it and 1 engine that they have to move by hand to the front and back whenever they switch directions. Yeah, they've loaded up the train with metals and all the stuff they need to continue building the track and any food that the rail workers need. And then you and the team that is going to be protecting the rail workers for the next week get on. You travel some number of miles. 26 miles.
Good distance.
Yeah, it is a good distance.
That's like a day's travel.
Yeah, that's just less than a day's travel in like a couple hours.
So a couple hours pass, and we get off the train?
Yep.
Or does something happen while we're on the train? Or does
Nothing
anyone wanna
happens.
do anything on the train? I like looking out windows, but
I think Fofos is doing the same thing again. He's on top of the train with his
Right.
arms out like he's flying.
Cool.
very nice.
Yeah.
I'm just going to read my spell book, making sure I got all my spells.
Cool. Yeah, you get off in the Kosala Barrens. There's like a camp that's active. You know, they're making a train or a train track. And they unload it, you get off and start walking.
I guess, do we have a map towards where we're going? Or
You got
'cause if
this one. You do know that you can follow the Gold Road and get there in 15 days.
I walk a golden road, it's the only road that I have ever.
well, I guess we're walking the Golden Road.
Yeah. The only map of the area, of this area that you have, is the one that you're looking at.
Unfortunate. Okay.
So yeah, you spend the rest of the day walking to the Lavoli Tower, and
Good times. Good times.
footfalls. Before any of you can really see it, you've got a great perception, so it won't have you roll. You notice that there's like stuff coming out of the tower, like branches.
Okay.
And yeah, you keep going. Eventually, you make it. You make camp within the walls of the tower, and yeah, you can see that there's a tree growing out of the tower.
But Lavoli Tower is a ruined tower, right?
Yeah. It's like
So there's
half
not-
a tower. So it goes 20 feet up, I think.
Okay.
And then, like, on top of it, there seems to be, like, a tree growing.
Okay. Are there stairs going up?
Yeah.
So if I go up there,
I'll be right back. I need to check on something.
All right. Yeah, you can go up there. When you go into the tower, you notice that the tree is a lot bigger than it looks because it actually goes from the base of the tower up, and then the little bit comes out the top.
so does it go all the way down to the basement
Where the
Yes.
undead were?
where the undead are?
Yeah.
Are, yes.
Sorry.
Luckily, we ran away from them.
We never cleared out the undead in this tower. Now there's a tree growing out from where they are.
Yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah,
we
it
wanna-
was to their own devices, and I guess they did some things with their devices.
This tree does look very familiar to you.
Oh, is it the fucking
The blight
Stupid.
tree.
like?
Do you know this tree? What history do you have with this tree?
They slept together.
Well,
God damn it, Craig.
first of all, no. Second of all, I've heard that from a couple of the people around that the minions of this blight tree have killed off a couple of Phoenix Guard members. Rest in peace, Desmond. And we fought it off a couple of times. It just seems to be kind of an annoying thing.
So, when you fought it off a few times, how did you fight it off?
Fire, mostly.
Good, because you're a fire wizard, so, that should, kind of help. No?
Yeah, but just looking at the bigger picture here, how about we just kind of stick a nail in this and kind of skip around the tower and come back another day? Because we do have to get this message off, I suppose.
Yeah. Although, would it really hurt to just set the tree on fire and walk away?
What do you think, Footfalls?
I am wondering if Eric is sending a message.
Yes, I am.
So I will respond once that is sent.
Because Kit the player knows some of what's going on with the blight tree.
Yeah, I figured as much, Eric.
You haven't really done anything to help it as of yet.
Yeah. Well,
So, we're gonna
so-
light this baby on fire and run away? No?
we don't understand the consequences. Let's deal with it on the way back.
So we're gonna let it just fester and grow more? Doesn't sound like a great idea.
Should we not, as Phoenix Guard members, deal with this now that we are here?
I mean, I suppose we could, but also at the same time, do we want to get bogged down with this when we need to deliver a message that could possibly save?
I mean, this shouldn't bog us
Nation,
down.
the world.
Throwing a torch down at the base of the tree isn't gonna take any time. Is there another reason why we shouldn't be doing that? Do you know something that we do not? Would you care to enlighten us?
So, Eric, am I understand this correctly? This is another one of them, right? Like,
Yeah.
it is spreading. So, burning this one won't like resolve the problem.
Right.
Would it hurt the problem?
Depends on who you're asking.
Very well. Footfalls, if you're not going to stop me, I am going to light this on fire. Do you have anything to say?
Save resources for our journey.
I am not wasting any resources. I am literally lighting a stick on fire and dropping it down a hole.
I have firebolt that I could easily cast. That might be a little better.
Okay, we can do that too. Actually, no, save your spells. So better
It's a
to use
cantrip.
my fire kit. Oh, it's a cantrip. Never mind. Go ahead.
Can I make an Arcana check actually on it? Like, would this fire even do anything?
You can make that check. Oh. It's dead wood. It should light up pretty easily.
Want to check down below.
Where the undead are? That doesn't sound like a good idea. And if we wanted to get out of here fast, that sounds like the opposite of what we want to do.
Well, hold on. There was something about those undead, and I'm not sure if how many of you else know this. I don't think you know this off top. I think you do, Garth. But there is another necromancer. I mean, a necromancer kicking around, and there might be clues down there to where they are.
So we want to find this necromancer? I am not very keen on the idea.
Well, let me phrase it in the way that we could be getting rid of a possible evil around this land by taking care of this necromancer who's just around.
Yes, but you also were arguing that we want to do this as quickly as possible because the message to the Emperor is
Right.
of the utmost importance.
So I'm saying if we burn down the tree, it might destroy any evidence.
Okay.
I mean...
Very well, then let's leave.
At the mention of undead and necromancer, Dofthoff is very sold on going down and clearing things out. He kind of starts looking around for stairs down and says, "It's our duty to take out these undead, lest they bring a blight upon the people of the area."
Blight. Yes, it is our duty to take out the undead, but also it is our duty to make sure that the Empire and everyone else survives.
Also, Doftohoff, just so you know, you are talking to Craig, who is, a connoisseur of the undead.
We had some dealings in the train job, though not too much regarding specifically necromancy.
May change in the near future.
A sommelier of the various types of undead. You have your fresh undead, you have your not so fresh undead, you have your trees undead.
I think I'm not very fond of the tree undead. Well, shall we decide what we're doing?
I say leave it for now, and maybe we can pick it up on the way back.
Very well, then let's leave.
Because it'll only be like a couple days or two that we're gone, right?
I think they said a week.
15 days, wasn't it?
15 days, yep.
I mean, we've left for what? We haven't been to Livoli Tower in a month, 2 months? In-game time.
True.
So, 2 weeks shouldn't hurt too much.
Was there a tree the last time you left it in Livoli Tower?
No, it was quite clear.
there were those tree blights that were around and we just kind of ignored.
So what could happen in the 15 days it takes to travel there and back?
Lots.
Yeah.
As you guys are discussing this, you realize that Footfalls isn't around.
Oh, shit. I'd like to make a perception check to find footballs.
Go for it.
Garth will not make a perception check. He will just start walking down the stairs, knowing exactly where Footfalls went.
Are we inside the fort? Are we inside the tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, shit. Well, fuck.
So, Gabe, is the door open?
Yeah. I'm not hiding.
Okay, yeah. So that 12, you notice that the trap door is open, and it wasn't earlier.
Garth is already following him down there.
As is Toff.
Fine, and I'll come down after you all.
All right. Let me just get the map out of the archives. So you.
Oh, this is where I got
Actually, you
Napoleon
don't really need
Bonaparte.
to see the map. I just need to. So yeah, you go down, and what is your plan?
To get Footfalls.
Wayne, could you reveal the map?
Yeah, hold on. I mean,
because-
I didn't actually clear it of monsters. But yeah. Oh wait, I just made everything dark.
I can't see any.
Yeah.
Oh.
There we go.
So you guys explore this area. But it is clear of corpses.
Mm-hmm. And where is the tree?
So
As we're going, I would like to cast Detect Magic and see if there's anything magical.
yes, there is magic. So the tree comes out. The maps aren't exactly right. The tree would be like somewhere in this. Oh, I can't click. Like this area, I guess. But the roots of the tree are everywhere down here. Yeah. Yeah. Crake. I mean, it's not. Yeah, there's magic all around you.
Okay, what kind? Because Detect Magic gives me that.
It does. It's necromancy,
All right.
and it's coming from the roots.
Interesting. Is there any other sources of magic besides these roots?
No.
All right.
You gonna relay that information to the rest of the party?
So, looking around at all these roots, they're definitely magical.
Yeah, kind of figured that, there being a big tree and all that spawned, within a month of time,
Well,
or a few months of time.
yes, but it is, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it is
You were
magical.
saying?
Every single bit of this root is completely just filled to the brim with magic. It's practically glowing in here.
We see a shot of Craig's perspective, and it's like literally like the most psychedelic
Yeah,
thing. Because that's how
My detect magic is basically like a faint glow around any magical items, and it kind of whatever color the magic corresponds school that corresponds to. So necromancy is kind of like a dull green.
Cool. So like all these different shades of green coming out of this tree. This otherwise like ashy gray tree. Cool.
Well, that's not creepy. And by that I mean it's totally creepy. Let's get out of here.
Are there any bodies? Because I'm thinking, okay, here, if you don't have a straight answer for this, let me propose that this tree with its necromancy has fed on the bodies.
I like that idea. I think that would be like kind of why it's
literally
necromantic.
The undead were here, and it took the undead power.
Yeah.
As it were.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting. Hey, you say these roots are magical? What happens if we cut them up and make weapons out of them? I say as I start taking my wicked sickle and just start kind of hacking at some roots.
I cannot. I don't know how that will work.
We'll let the blacksmith handle it. It's just
zombie Treebeard's gonna come and get you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So what
bad happen when I start hacking the roots?
You want to hack the roots? Just like anywhere?
Yeah, just find the closest root and start kind of cutting.
I'd like to maybe try and stop him.
I'm gonna take out a notebook and just watch and see what happens.
Okay, how do we want to resolve this?
If I may speak, to try and convince Garth, it's neutral to you. Attack it, and it will be your enemy. It surrounds you. I ask you, is this wise?
No, but whoever said I was wise? I say with a wisdom score of 12.
Self-aware.
About it.
Wait, that's above average.
Yeah, but you know how
not for a character.
You know how not wise people are on average.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Well, what be happening when I hack the roots?
Hold on, I'm typing something out.
Okay.
So Footfalls tries to stop you with his words. You decide, nah, I'm gonna do it anyway. And you hit it. Can you make an athletics check?
Well, that was pretty poor.
Okay. So you strike the roots with a sword, I'm guessing?
Wicked sickle.
The wicked sickle. Oh, the wicked sickle.
Wait, is that special? Does it do something?
It's magic, so it's different.
I scare the blight tree. Roll intimidate.
No.
I asked Craig, do you have turn undead?
By this time, as you turn to ask Craig that, Craig's already moved on. Or else in the chamber.
So,
Doftov does overhear that and says, "Turn undead, you say?"
Mm-hmm. I say.
Yeah. So Garth,
Mm-hmm.
when you strike the root, your sickle bites into it, and you don't notice anything change. And I suppose continue hacking at it for a bit, and like you can get a hunk of it off. Kit, on the other hand, you do notice a change. You've got your detect magic up, right?
Yeah, I think it lasts for an hour. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes. Same thing functionally for this.
10 minutes
The
an hour.
aura of necromancy in the roots gets stronger. And you can hear, like, there's a commotion going on over where your friends are.
Am I making a commotion?
Yeah, you're making the commotion.
All right.
Huh. I shout back, what are you guys doing over there?
Getting some resources.
Well, I don't think the plant likes that.
I would imagine it doesn't.
And I'm gonna mosey on over and pick up a little skull that's in the water and drop it into my bag.
Okay, yeah, so you walk over to the is it a cistern or something? You find this like charred skull.
I kind of like do the look over my shoulder, see if anyone's around, and just kind of plop it into my.
Yeah, it's like partially embedded into some of the roots, but it comes out easily enough. It's not like they're not growing through it or around it. It's just like there's some roots and it's tangled up in there, but it comes out. And when you turn around, I suppose your magical sense does turn around as well, and you notice that the necromancy is all focusing in like this area.
Hey guys! I shout.
Yes.
I think I might have found the source of some of this stuff.
Okay, where is it?
Come down by the lake. Also, what's this blue glowy thing in the middle of the lake? Is that there or is that not?
No, that's not there.
Okie doke. And I'm gonna take a peek into this chamber before the other people get here.
Okay, cool. How are you seeing? Do you have like a torch? Do you have the light spell?
He's seeing with the detect magic.
With the psychedelic.
I mean, you could kind of make like using detect magic because the roots like go through the hallway. You could use it to see, I guess.
I have a torch. Nah, I'll just use a torch.
Okay. So in this torchlight, you see corpses coming out of the wood. They're like, I don't know how exactly to describe it. They're zombies, I guess, made of tree. But they're also very, like, clearly not just, like, they're... Oh, what was that guy?
Clearly were human at one point.
Do you know in Legend of Korra, when they do the flashback to the first Avatar, and he's friends with this guy who's part tree?
No.
Okay.
Are they dryads?
No. They're people with like flesh, but growing out of them, kind of melded with the flesh, is
Okay,
bark.
so they're clickers from
Hmm.
Last of Us. But
That's closer to
instead
what
of
I'm thinking. Yeah, it's not so much like coming out and breaking their skulls and whatnot. It's more like their flesh has melded into bark, as
So
opposed
it's
to
like Pirates of the Caribbean. Guess
yeah,
it was
like Pirates of the
except for
Caribbean, but with trees instead of
instead of
fish.
boat. Yeah.
They're partially human, partially bark people.
I'll shout again. Hey guys, I think you really piss off the tree.
I will stop cutting at this point and come running.
And I'm gonna do what wizards do. First of all, do these things look particularly hostile?
They don't look happy.
Fireball.
I mean, they haven't had you roll initiative yet. I'm just pointing this out.
Okay, that's fair enough. I won't fireball yet.
If you
Probably
don't know. No, I don't have fireball. But
In fact, I'll walk up and I'll go, hey, y'all members of the Blight Tree?
So I would like to point out that the reason that they're not attacking yet is because they're still coming out of the blight tree. And if you'd like to get away, now is your chance. But it sounds like you don't want to,
Also,
and you all want to go towards it.
would we get a free, I guess, attack if while they're coming out?
Crake can, and the rest of you can make your way
Make their way there.
to it. And then we'll roll initiative after Craig's first thing.
Then I'd like to. Can I use that same fireball roll?
Yeah, you want. Oh, sure. So 22.
Or do you want me to reroll?
No, that's fine. What save? Dex?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just roll collectively.
They all take
You
damage.
scorch all of them, and they all die.
Never mind, guys.
You took care of it?
I should have used stronger zombies. Oh well.
I mean, come on. They're made out of wood.
And
I
it is a
use
fireball.
fire.
Yeah, they're made out of wood. You used fireball, and this is also an area of the world that isn't dangerous for you anymore.
Like 3 levels ago, when we actually took on Lavole Tower? Yeah, sure. Maybe.
Yeah, like. Yeah, this is more like level 1 to 3 dungeon.
So is there anything of note in this chamber?
There are sarcophagi, and more necromantic magic is being poured into this chamber, and like you burn away some of the roots, but you can see that they're already growing back, despite the tree looking like it's dead.
And Dovtop is right behind me, yeah? And the
Yeah.
other people are coming? Okay.
I mean, yeah, you guys can all be there now.
And these sarcophagi, they're closed, yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, all of you, help me open up these.
I will start helping him open up sarcophagi.
Okay. Yeah, so you open up the sarcophagi. They are empty.
Both of them?
Yes, all 5 sarcophagi are empty. They were emptied when the zombies were created.
Ah, damn it. And there's no loot or anything good?
I assume not. It seems like
No,
it
the place seems to be cleared out.
God damn it, I knew we should have stayed here when we cleared out this tower in the first place.
Yeah, I don't think we were strong enough to fight zombies back then, but I think we can fight them now. You guys want to try to kill this tree? Let's just keep burning its roots. It'll die eventually.
I don't know, I burned it pretty good and it does not seem to be going anywhere.
Did that fire catch?
No. Fireball doesn't catch, though.
Okay.
Fireball
Does it?
a very quick detonation. I'm pretty sure it doesn't catch anything.
I'll shoot a
it only doesn't
fireball
catch
at it.
things that are equipped or on your creature. Oh, I guess the tree's considered a creature.
Yeah.
But I think
It
that's...
ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
So I guess maybe?
Okay, so the corpses are burning.
But the tree itself isn't.
The tree is not burning anymore.
Kind of point to it and go, if a fireball couldn't burn that, will anything burn that?
More fire? Let's do it.
There are... Can I make an Arcana check and see if there are more... There might be more zombies that are coming up?
You don't have to make an Arcana check. You can see it. That swell of necromantic energy around you is coalescing into more corpse wood.
Oh, and every second we stand here talking, more zombies are being made.
Yes.
They seem easy enough to go. What happens if we just sit here and kill them all? Let the thing drain itself of magic.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if it can run out of
You
magic?
can make that check.
16.
Yeah, not only will it continue doing so, it will pour more and more magic and make stronger and stronger zombies.
So it's
As
not going to
related-
run out of magic?
It's probably
No.
not going to run out of magic.
I don't think it will. I mean, it's a tree. It probably takes all its magic and energy it needs from the ground.
So
And if
what
you
happens if
haven't-
we cut its roots?
There is a shit ton of roots.
This entire crypt is filled with roots.
We are not prepared. Let us go.
Oh, so can we please torch it behind us now that we've checked this place out and see that there's no remnants of whatever necromancer we used to be here?
I'm gonna look at Doftov. What does Doftov think?
Doftov has been staring at these roots for a long time, trying to. Let's just say he's been confused. Like every experience he's had with undead, that has been actual like bodies and corpses reanimated, and this is troublesome to him. Thus his silence for a large part, and inaction for a large part of this. So he kind of says, I hesitate to leave this area with such powerful necromantic magic, but even with my belief that we cannot let this lie, I don't see what we can do.
We can attack the tree.
Let us leave. Come back more prepared. Another day.
I agree with a bird.
You guys are no fun. Let's go.
Do you mind if I call you a bird?
He's been called worse.
Okay, because I don't want to like, and I'm saying this as relieving, because I don't want to like offend.
No, you don't.
That's good.
All right, yeah, so you guys head out, and as you are heading out, some zombies, some corpsewood zombies follow you shamblingly, and then you eventually get out. back to the surface.
Let us make camp away.
Good idea.
Can you cast just a few firebolts at that tree while we're leaving? Just as a parting gift. I don't like it.
I'll shoot 3 firebolts at it as we leave.
So you antagonize it.
Does it catch fire?
No.
I'll do 1.
No. Do more.
Well, okay. I've seen this thing in action. You've seen this thing in action. And it has an unlimited supply of zombies.
So?
We are not unlimited.
I don't think its zombies will be able to follow us forever.
They're zombies. They don't get tired.
There's a knock on the trap door. Not like a polite knock. It's more like a bash.
So we're on top and it's coming from below?
Yeah.
I step on it.
Okay.
And say, hey, guys, maybe we should hurry up. Point, I guess, away from the tower. Go untether Bessie, please. Or Nellie, please. And I guess get my horse.
All right. So you're going to leave?
Yep.
All right.
Right away into the sunset.
Yeah, so you go off and make camp somewhere else. Can someone roll a d12? All right,
Looks
cool.
like Dave won.
The zombies do not find you.
Do we find them?
No. You make camp, and you don't know that they're looking for you.
I mean, it's not exactly a secret.
Right. Yeah. Do we want to do a scene? I think we've kind of already done a bunch of scenes, but do like a camp scene.
I'm good. I already have inspiration.
Okay.
As do I.
I have inspiration.
We've done scenes already. I don't have inspiration, but would I have gotten it from those scenes?
Sure. Yeah. I think there's been a lot of role play that I would count
yeah.
that. I was thinking about that earlier too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I guess I could have still a brief scene. Like I want to say to Doftoff, when we return to town, perhaps you can start a job.
What job did you have in mind?
Lumberjacking.
I look at the piece of wood I have in my hand. This kind of lumberjacking?
Think about it. If it disturbs you so much.
I will. Thank you, Footfalls.
If you do happen to take that job, I would be, I think, rather happy to take it with you. I'll be pocketing some of the roots that I cut off the blight tree.
Yes, I am writing that down so that I remember. Yeah, so the night falls. It is cold and windy, but you are not accosted. Yeah, you have a pleasant camp out under the stars.
Can I look at the skull that I got away
Yes.
from the rest of the party?
Sure.
No offense.
Yeah, so this is a skull, and it looks to be scorched pretty evenly, like across its surface. It's like black.
Can I make a medicine check and see what kind of being this came from?
Yes, you can.
Well,
Okay. It is a human skull.
and from when I had detect magic near it, it did not seem to be emitting any kind of magical aura.
So now that I think about it, yes, it does have a magic aura. It was just faint and overpowered by the rest of the necromancy around it.
And it is necromancy?
Yeah. It's a skull.
Yeah, but I'm going to go. Huh. And I'm just going to tug it back into my bag for future study once we get somewhere more
Okay.
less away from prying up.
Yeah.
Are you gonna name it Bob?
I was not naming it Bob. I was thinking about naming it Bob, but I decided that'd be a little too cliche and on the nose.
Yeah.
Its name is Yorick.
Yeah, the other option, huh? It's one of two options.
Mm-hmm. So, the next day, you break camp and start heading down the Gold Road.
Is it actually made of gold?
It is not. It is made of dirt.
Mm,
That's
I figured.
So why is it called the Gold Road?
Because royalty
question.
thinks they ship gold.
Public
Perhaps, yeah.
relations.
Yeah. I mean, it's the road that trade came down. Gold was exchanged to the, merchants that used to come down this road. Called it the Gold Road. Just like the other one's the Iron Road, because iron came down it. Yeah, you are while you're traveling through the plains, there's this group of fairies nearby.
Always with the fairies,
You're in their area.
I guess.
And they are moving very, very fast. They
Towards us?
They were, but then they thought better of it because you're way higher level than them and they're going to die.
I feel like it'd be really funny if these are the same fairies you keep on encountering and they just don't remember us. Like they have like very short memories. And they just
Oh, I'd feel so bad.
Yeah. That'd be very I don't remember what the last fairies were.
they were by the train.
Oh yeah. Now they moved on. They were those were much smaller fairies. So I say fairy, but
Mhm.
I don't mean this like fairies are small. These are like
So they're trying to become like she, basically. Because you got fairies, the little ones, and then the full grown ones are she.
okay. I don't know.
That's what Toot Toot is becoming. All right. Anyway.
Okay, I just finished the fourth book, I think.
Okay. Summer Night.
I just finished Summer Night yesterday.
All right.
So
Great. All right, so that's what Toot Toot is becoming. He's turning from a fairy into a she. So
Cool. I don't know what that is. Don't explain it.
Sidhe. Sidhe. It's like from
Oh,
Gaelic.
I thought it was pronounced Sedai.
No, she. It's Gaelic, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
In some cases, it is pronounced that I know.
Anyway,
That's confusing. That's real confusing.
so these big, very fast fairies, like, are coming towards you, like, giggling, and then they smell something that they don't like and run away.
Oh, God damn, they smelled me. Oh, well.
Probably the massive sources of necromancy that most of us have around us.
Yeah. Two of you are carrying necromantic objects. One of you is a necromantic object. The other's a cleric.
I also actually now have my first necromantic spell, which is
Oh,
not
cool.
something I'm terribly proud of.
Is it inflict wounds?
It is.
Yeah, that is so overpowered.
Yeah.
No, it comes with the part of the Oathbreaker paladin tree.
Cool.
Wait, we have a paladin who hates fire and the undead.
And
We have a cleric who
saddest
hates
thing-
the undead. We have a necromancer, and we have a slightly
necromantic
undead.
fire wizard. So you know what the funniest part of this is? I was reading over all the paladin, like I guess classes that I could take. None of them really made sense except for I guess Oathbreaker paladin, like kind of worked a little bit, and the two spells that I get for my channel divinities are a necromantic spell and a fire spell. I get
It
Knowledge
becomes the very
Rebuke
thing
and
you sought to destroy.
yes, it's terrible.
I love it.
It's Inflict Wounds and Hellish Rebuke are the two that I get.
Cool.
Oh, and I also get Control Undead. So, you know.
Okay.
other than-
I don't even have control undead yet. Necromancer Wizard is the worst necromancer out of all of the different necromancer
Really?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Grave clerics are better necromancers. Oathbreaker paladins are usually better necromancers.
That's
Really?
weird. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you get fireball, so
Yes, you do get Fireball.
So you keep walking and eventually get close to like where the mountains come down south over here, like a bit past them towards the forest. You can see the forest now, above the hills, and
You
you
can
know
see the forest for the trees.
you can see the forest and the trees. Night falls, day comes back, you keep walking, and eventually you make it to the Forest of the Elder Owl. And I suppose you continue on?
I would not like
Yeah.
to meet the Elder Owl, so yes, let's continue on and pray that we do not find him.
What's the
Okay.
Elder Owl?
I don't know, but he doesn't sound like a fun person to be around.
It's a good question, though.
you can
He
ask.
eats all your lollipops.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
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 What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What?
Look, I'm just saying, being a Kenku is really great when you have to talk to owls.
Oh. Do owls have history with Kenku? Interesting.
Okay, so
So we're walking?
you get control undead at 3rd level, right?
Yes, I do.
I get command undead at 14th level.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, y'all are walking through the woods.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a nice stroll.
Yeah, and um,
What does football see?
so Footfalls sees a group of human-shaped things, probably not humans, following in the treetops.
Following us,
Yeah, they're keeping their
and they're going.
distance.
They like, are they jumping or like flying from tree to tree?
Yeah, they're like jumping and then they fall very slowly.
So gliding.
Damn tree gnomes.
The flying squirrels are after us.
Shall we fight?
You do notice that you can't hear them. Like they jump and like go through some tree, and you don't hear the rustling of the tree.
Do you share this information with us?
I'd like to take my quarterstaff and like tap it against one of the trunks of a tree.
Okay.
Do I hear a sound? Does it make a normal, typical sound?
Yes.
I will say, what will I say? Damn it. Okay, I'll say, as we're walking along, truth is unspoken, promise is broken. We're under surveillance. They know what my name is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good surveillance or bad surveillance?
What?
Is
Hit it.
any kind of surveillance good?
Friend or foe?
Unknown.
So from the
So
tree that you knocked on, you see that there's like this. I don't remember what the holes in trees are called.
Knots.
Yeah, there's a knot in the tree, and from it a face comes out, and it's an owl, and it goes, "Ooh, ooh,
Oh, that's horrifying.
who are you?"
Is it speaking what language?
Probably, if it's
Sylvan?
saying "Who are you?" it's speaking in common.
Okay.
Hi. My name's Grayson Craig. You may have heard of me, maybe not.
Give this owl your business card.
Grayson Craig, necromancer at law.
I was thinking necromancer at large, but at law works too.
But yeah, it like looks at all of you and goes, "Ooh."
I'm a poke. What is this thing?
Looks like an owl.
What kind
So
of
you
owl
go
are we
to
looking at
poke it,
here?
and it tries to bite your finger.
What kind of owl are we looking at here? I mean, how big is this thing?
I back off and get pissed. I ain't answering your question, you damn owl.
I don't know much about owls. It's large for an owl, I guess. It's like the size of a cat.
That's small for an owl.
Really?
Some owls are big.
Again, I don't know anything about owls. I think it's tiny sized.
Okay, well, it's clearly from the Stars Without Number campaign from the planet Sahul. And kid knows where I'm going with this.
I don't know where you're going with this.
All right, so don't worry about it.
Oh,
It's a
Sahul,
reference.
as in who?
No,
Nope. Okay, I don't know where you're going with this.
I made this joke earlier.
Anyways,
Moving on.
I don't get it.
are you the elder?
Who, me? No.
Okay, well, we're just walking through. We don't mean to bother you.
I
So
am
don't bother
Zorphus.
us.
What's
So,
this?
Zorphus the Auditor.
Are you part of the IRS? Listen, I paid my taxes.
You are from foreign lands.
Is our Mensa very foreign?
Foreign to me.
I'm gonna keep on looking at the whatever it was that was following us.
Okay, yeah,
What are they doing?
They have taken perch and are watching you, but they're not moving anymore.
Taking perch. Are they also owls?
No,
Are they owl bears?
no, they're people shaped.
Are they Kenku?
Doubtful. I mean, I have a high perception. Could I like roll something to see if I know what they are?
Sure, yeah.
What would I roll?
Like
Survival?
yeah, survival or nature.
Okay.
Okay. These are a kind of fey creature. They are owl-ish fey. They're like bird elves, sort of.
I don't get a name out of that.
I don't have a name for them.
You made them up.
I made them up. I was
Okay.
just using a stat block and thought it'd be cool, and then I didn't think you would question what their name was.
Okay.
Again, I've had a month to do this and have left out a lot.
Well, that's fine.
That sounds like when I'm DMing my campaign.
But yeah, they're these owl elves. Also, you can just know that Zorphus is also some sort of fey owl.
Let's call him a, I don't know, foul.
Sure. He's a fowl.
Point of logistics: how tall on the tree is this? Is this not?
Maybe like 7 feet.
So, I guess Dufftoff is kind of craning his neck a little bit, trying to figure out what the hell's going on up there.
Yeah, his owl's like looking down at the lot of you. Yeah, it looks at you, Dufftoff. It's like, who are you?
I'm Dufftoff, sir. Dufftoff Brimble Bramble. Sorry for trespassing. We're just on our way through.
No trespassing. I'm just auditing.
What does auditing entail?
I watch. You.
Is that all?
They watch you too.
Then we shall be on our way. We have important business to attend to.
What business? And it like gets up out of the knot a bit, like
Mhm.
You watch.
Um,
You do not ask other questions, do you?
I audit.
You said you watch.
uh,
You can watch. We will leave.
Footfalls is going to offer an arm for the owl to land on.
And it will land on it.
Okay, and I'm going to keep walking down the road as it like asks questions.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, it wants to know all about y'all.
Mhm.
Who are you? Asks that a lot. It asks where you're from, what your business is here.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who?
It yes, it sings that song from The Who.
Yes. It's been a long time since I've heard that song.
I think
It's a
it was
good
the
song.
Super Bowl.
It is. Hmm?
Since the Super Bowl was the last time I heard it.
It was in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, didn't they do the Super Bowl ones? Like recently?
Yeah, like
Oh.
3 years
8
ago, I think.
9 years ago. Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyway, that was the last time I heard that song. So what do you say to it? Like,
I don't know. The
what
only song I
information do
know
you
that-
give?
The only song I know that has "who" in it is "Who are you, thou proud Lord said." It's a very different context.
Yes.
Um,
I will not be giving this owl any information.
his lips are sealed. You can't make him talk. I
just
think
not like him.
Footfalls will be speaking honestly. However, he will be speaking in his way. So how much the owl understands is up to you.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the owl, Zorphus stays with you for the rest of the day. And the next. Actually, yeah. I What am I saying?
What are you saying?
I don't know. Sorry, I just had a brain
Yeah.
fog all of a sudden.
I would like to ask Zorphus my own questions.
Okay.
Do you audit only in the forest?
Yes, I am the auditor for the owl, the elder owl. I'm
But
an
can you
auditor
audit?
for the court of owls.
Can you perform your duties elsewhere?
I don't need to.
Why not?
I audit what comes in and what comes out.
Have you ever been beyond?
Once. North. In the dark wood.
Did you leave it darker than when you came?
And he cranes his neck over to you.
Just swivels it.
Yeah, just swivels it. I'm looking for a name. It is already dark.
But did you leave it darker when you left than when you came?
I like to think so, but only because I am so light.
Wait, so you should have left it lighter when you left?
No, I am light and brighten to their day.
Dotov is
So you brought darkness.
so charmed by Zorphus.
I like Zorphus a lot.
Cool.
Zorphus, do you know what to make of this? And I will show him the blight tree root.
I don't know what sound owls make when they are angry and afraid, but they make that sound and flap away a bit.
So he's on Fufos' arm, and Fufos like holds the arm away.
Yeah, it's like.
So you do know what this is?
Where is that from?
We cut it off of, I believe, something called a blight tree that had taken over a tower, a ruined tower, in a place nearby to the town we are currently taking residence in.
You must be rid of it.
We are trying to be. It is a difficult thing, though. Do you have any experience in ridding yourself of these?
No, but you must not plant it.
I did not plan on it.
Swear to me.
I swear nothing to you, bird.
And it hops off of Footfalls' arm.
Footfall.
And I guess I don't know, are you guys walking? Is this during camp? I think it's best if
we've been walking
this is
before.
like, okay, so yeah, it like flies right up to you. Garth,
Mhm.
and is like, you must swear. And it like gets on your shoulder.
My word has value. You offer nothing in return.
Not nothing.
What do you offer then for my swear?
And it looks up at the people that have been following you.
What do they offer?
Protection.
I would.
From those that would do you harm here. These woods are not safe for you.
Is that a threat?
It does sound like a threat.
No threat. Just the truth.
Very well. I swear to you, I will not plant this root.
And
In return, do you have any idea on where we might find out how to remove ourselves of the infestation of these trees of our land? For I would like to get rid of more of them, more of their kind.
his lordship may know. The elder owl. But he requires a price.
What kind of price?
Too steep to pay any price. We shall take our leave. We have important business. Just know that if the blight spreads, it will come to your lands too.
Yes. But we will make sure to end it.
Fufos is gonna repeat what Doptop said in Doptop's voice. What kind of price? I don't know. I can't fucking do it.
Works for me.
He, looks back at you and like flaps over. A price you are not ready to pay.
Specify.
What is it, like 50 gold, 100 gold?
Shards.
Craig just gets out his cash and starts pulling out dollar bills. Shards?
Yes.
Do you take check? Wait, we have one of those, don't we?
We? No, I don't think we do. I believe the Huntress, who was our companion at one point, does.
I think someone has one.
I could have sworn we took one from somewhere.
Yeah, from the Bellabard Mines. Someone has one. I don't remember who though.
Oh. Oh.
Honestly, it's probably sitting at in the equipment pile back in the barracks, just kind of tossed on top or something.
Probably.
Wait, who else was there in the margin? Oh, Kamali could have it.
Yeah.
Kind of went ooh shiny and then ignored it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you couldn't do anything with it.
Okay.
Well, we're on our way, I guess. We can.
Yeah, well, we've always been on our way. We've been walking this whole time.
Yeah.
Because he's been on my arm. I will say, I'll say to this, if ever you wish to journey beyond, perhaps we can be your traveling companion.
Oh, yes, sir. That would be fantastic.
It nods. I think
I'm
I
glad
would
we're on
like
the same
that.
page. And yeah, okay. I don't know if it's done and then we, have proceeded through the forest.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it will he will leave and be like he's satisfied, he has successfully audited you. And he and his escorts
Okay.
are off to audit something else.
Okay, great news, guys. I can finally release my tax returns.
Wait, I don't get it. I don't have any dependents, but how much is investing in it? Does a skeleton count as a dependent?
I think you could count McCoy if he was still alive or unalive. No, skeletons don't, but vampires do. They have to drink your blood.
No.
They're dependent on you. Hey, if you built a house around a vampire, would it not be able to get out?
No.
Oh, no, because because it's not about exiting the threshold, it's about entering the threshold.
No, but if the house goes around
no,
vampire
it's
and the
about
threshold
entering.
So
no.
You built a courtyard around the
exactly.
empire.
Yeah, it can't enter the house.
But it can just jump over it. It can climb up and get out that way.
So you put a roof on the courtyard.
Yeah. You get a mosquito net.
Yeah, it's also for the threshold
vertically.
For the threshold to be active, it has to be like an actual home.
Yeah.
So you had to actually.
I know. I was just spouting out a stupid thing.
Okay. So what was his name again?
Zorfus the auditor. Zorfis. And I'll write down. Yeah, so night falls, day comes. You all already have advantage or inspiration.
Have I been going to get my spell slots back over this time period?
You should already have your. Wait, which spell slots?
The fireball.
I cast a fireball and I cast a
Firebolts were cantrips, right?
So if you
magic.
every night you can take a short rest and activate any short rest abilities.
Arcane recovery for wizards.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll use that.
Yeah, in order to get a long rest, you'd have to spend a week just hanging out.
So how many short rest abilities can I use before a long rest? Just one?
I think. I mean, some of them say each, like at the end of a short rest, you get this. Some of them, like
Once per day when you finish a short rest.
right.
So at the end of each day, would that count?
So I think because it's worded in such a way and like the rules are meant to be you take a long rest at the end of each day, that it's really meant to be like once per long rest.
It says once per day after a short rest.
Right. But it's under the assumption that you're taking a long rest every day.
So I can use it once.
Right. That's what I'm thinking. Is the
Okay,
intention
then-
behind it.
I'll just use it for my third.
What does Arcane Recovery do exactly?
Gets
It
spell
allows
slots
me
back.
to get spell slots back equal to half my level.
Maybe if it was just one spell per day to balance that out, after a short rest.
I think you don't get the arcane recovery like points back until you do a long rest.
Yeah.
Like arcane recovery is like an exhaustible resource.
Oh, so you can do it like one time and then you have to do a long rest. So he
Yeah,
could technically get
that's my
his spells
understanding.
back now, or he could wait till he spent more spells and then get them.
Yeah, but you can
if-
only get like third level slot or lower right now, so
like say if Craig wanted to recover a second level spell slot like today, and then the next day a first level spell slot, that would be all three of his arcane recovery. But
the way we could do it is you could split it up so that you have like each in between each long rest you have half your level of spell slots you can recover.
Okay.
But
then I'll
like,
just use all three for my third level spell slot.
okay. Cool. I didn't write this down. So the next day, while you're walking through the woods, it starts to snow. And then it starts to snow
Stick
more.
my tongue out.
Stop this again.
And then it starts to snow more.
Let's make camp. And build an igloo.
Build a what?
Igloo. I'm kidding. I
Okay,
don't
you
think
need
it's
a
that
lot of
much.
snow for igloos, but
I know. I was joking.
okay. But there is a lot of snow. Oh, that's not what I was reading. Oh, okay. It's just 1d6 inches of snow and creates difficult terrain.
Oh, it's magical snow.
No, it's just regular snow.
It's magic causing snow.
No, it's just regular snow. Covers the ground in
Oh.
3 inches of snow. Really? A snowstorm just does 3 inches? That's stupid.
I mean, we're not by
I'm trying to figure out
an
inches in
ocean
my
or
head.
Uh, it's the distance between these
Okay,
two knuckles.
Yeah, it's like this, like this.
7.5, 7.8 centimeter.
Okay, great. That helps a lot. Thank you.
That's super dumb. So the snowstorm just does nothing. You can keep walking. I'm not even gonna. That's not difficult terrain. That's stupid.
Okay, we march on our way.
You march through a snowstorm. It's just really windy. That makes sense. It's really windy.
Wait, what makes sense?
That it's not a blizzard. It's just a windstorm plus snow.
Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Okay, I see what you mean.
Yeah, the snowstorm keeps up for the full day and the next morning.
Getting real sick of this shit.
Yeah, it's tough to see, even for Footfalls, who rolls at disadvantage with the snow because of all the snow and wind. Though I still think your minimum applies, which is dumb. Like,
Yeah. I
it's
mean,
dumb.
you could say that the range that I can see at is reduced or something.
Yeah, definitely.
Um,
Yeah.
Because it makes sense that there would be like, if you have certain magical abilities or if your eyes are a certain way, that you would just be able to see far better than humans. Because
Yeah.
humans can see really well, but there are animals already that in real life that can see better.
Oh, definitely.
So
Yeah. So yeah, it snows for a full 24 hours, and then keeps snowing. And yeah, I think you're just attacked.
We're attacked.
Like, I don't think you even notice it happening until it happens. Because you can't see very far.
are we beyond the edge of the map now?
Yes, you are beyond the edge of the map, sort of. The map isn't to scale by any means. You haven't gotten to this like fork in the road, so like you're not. But based on the distance between Lavoli Tower and the forest, and the forest and the fork in the road, like you've traveled pretty much the same distance.
Wow, okay.
Gonna make a quick note on the map. Fork is
Yeah.
much farther than originally estimated.
Yeah, feel free to edit the map whenever.
I got this.
Could also just make a new map, but
Yeah, I think you like. Actually, I'll let you finish.
actually that second one should be like nope, this is too much. First off, this looks like a P. It's not an A.
Not to scale.
All right.
What you should have done is exclamation point, the number 2, and then a snake. No? No one? Programming exclamation point means not. 2 for 2. And scale snake. No?
I didn't get that.
Oh,
I'm a
okay.
biology guy. I'm not a tech guy.
But yeah, you. Oh, did I make those part of the map? That's dumb. You find the that fork, and immediately are beset by very large wolves.
Oh, give Daddy a hug.
Let me put you on the board.
Are these dire wolves?
Maybe.
No, they're Arctic wolves.
Fenrir.
So, put yourselves where you want to be.
Okay, maybe not. Right there.
And roll initiative.
Aw, fuck's sake. Craig dies this session.
No, I think he's good.
Craig is just very cold. He's a fire mage.
Place yourself behind me, though. Don't be where you are.
Oh, whoops. These are named poorly.
I'm just reading a book as we go. I don't even pay attention that we're being attacked.
You drop your book in the snow as
It's
you
like
realize we're being attacked.
it's like a magical book, so even though the snow is coming down, all the snow gets absorbed by the book or something. So it's like pristine pages.
Yeah, so quite fittingly, actually, Footfalls notices just as they come into view, and as they are running at you. And Footfalls is the first to act.
Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Okay. They're clearly hunting us, right? They're clear. This is
Yeah,
no doubt here.
they're
Right.
hungry, and
Mhm.
you're gonna be their meal.
Okay. I am going to bark like the loudest dog.
Sorry.
I'm gonna bark like the loudest dog I've ever heard right at them. Speak
Okay.
their language, sort of, you know?
Yeah.
And also that should, alert the group as to what's happening. And I think I'm just gonna straight up like counter charge.
Okay.
And let's see what happens. Also, they're literally large, right? Large
Yes,
size.
they are large-sized wolves
Okay.
with white coats.
I think that may have something, that'll affect Doftov in some way.
It's a Varg.
Because
Oh,
Doftov is
sorry.
small.
Didn't mean to
Alright.
do that. God
Let's
damn it, stop. I want to put it... Sorry. Trying to open the editing.
okay, just click on the name, right?
Yeah, when I click on the name, that's when it's popping
No,
it into...
click on the gear.
The gear
Yeah,
next to it.
that's what I have to click on. Yeah, I figured
Spells
that out.
work
Thank
differently
you.
from abilities. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. 10.
No.
All right. Let's go again. 26.
26 hits.
All right. 13 damage.
All right. Nice.
And oh crap! It's been a month. I need to look at my abilities again.
While he does that, quick question. Is the weather difficult to see? So it has, is it difficult to see? Like, do I have disadvantage on range spells?
Oh, yes. It is windy and blizzardy. Or not blizzardy, but it's snowing and windy. So yes,
That's what I thought. Thank you.
ranged attacks will have disadvantage.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to punch. That hits
Oh,
10 damage.
okay, yep.
I'm assuming this thing's still not bloody or anything.
It's not bloodied, no.
Um,
I would say so.
Okay. All right. Sorry, still looking at. I have a lot of abilities, you guys. Yeah. Okay. Have it make a Constitution saving throw, please.
17.
I have to do the math. Wait. Math is hard. Hold
What's the math?
on. 8 plus 3 plus 5.
16.
16. Yeah. Duh. Okay, so it does pass.
Alright.
And then I still have another attack, so I'm gonna do that.
How many attacks do you get?
It's like 3 or something.
Yeah, but I'm spending a key point here.
Okay.
16?
16 hits.
Nice. All right, 7 damage. And yeah. Yeah, okay, I'm good.
Alright. So the wolf in front of you is... Oh, I think I'm looking at the wrong... No, I'm not. It's gonna try and bite you. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay. So yeah, this big wolf, size of a horse wolf, tries to snap on you, bring its chompers down, but you manage to dodge out of the way as you are known to do. And the rest of you, the wolf that is running at you stops and exhales a cone of cold.
Oh, shit.
Do we get a save?
Yes, make a dexterity save.
Oh, shit.
Dang.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, that's supposed to be snapped a corner. Yeah. You're all within 15 feet.
Mhm.
So Dave passes. Dovtov passes. What was the damage? 4d8 cold damage. Save for half.
Dang, 24 damage.
So yeah, 24 damage to Crake and Garth, and 12 to Dovtov. As this magic wolf breathes ice and snow at you. And Garth, what do you do?
So, I guess to start off, I'm going to do a second wind. So I'll roll a d10 and just heal that amount for my bonus
Okay.
action.
I think it's that amount plus your level. Plus
Yeah.
fighter level, I think.
Yep. So I get 9 health back.
Cool.
And then I will use bless. And I'm going to bless myself, Crake, and Footfalls. So we all get an extra d4 on attack rolls and saving throws. I'm also then going to move down, around, and back into melee range.
Okay.
So engage from behind.
What does your blessing look like?
I pull out a small little vial of holy water and I just fling it at them. Be blessed, you fools! Be blessed!
All right. So
It
yeah,
burn.
you spray around some holy water. Maybe sizzles off of Crake a bit. Toff, it's your turn.
All right. As a bonus action, I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Casting.
Say again.
Nothing. I got mixed up with something. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, so you cast spiritual weapon.
Yes, I do. And I assume a kind of a flail, but with what more looks like a weight attached to it than an actual ball with spikes on it.
A thurible, you might say.
I might say that, in fact. It appears next to the southwesternmost wolf and swings down at it.
Okay.
Kind of this like spectrally gray thing floating in the air. 10, I assume, does not hit.
It does not.
That's okay. Move a little bit, and as an action, what's the range on this guy? I am going to channel divinity. For Path to the Grave. As an action, you choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. I assume, even with visibility low, me being 5 feet away from or 10 feet away from this wolf is close enough?
Yes.
Okay. Cursing until the end is your next turn. The next time you or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack, this creature has vulnerability to all that attack's damage, and then the curse ends.
Cool.
So I kind of cry out even amidst the snowfall and the wind. The wolf near me is ready to be struck. Do your business, Craig.
1 second.
Do it in 1 second.
Wait, so is that what damage type did you do?
What do you mean?
All right, so
has the one.
It's vulnerable to whatever a damage type the attack is, unless it has, like, if it has a resistance, it cancels that out. If it has an immunity, it does nothing to it, because immunity supersedes resistances and vulnerabilities.
Right.
I am going to turn and attack this wolf. I'm going to stay where I am. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Okay. That hits. That also hits, and that one doesn't. And that one does.
Good rolls.
Not sure if it'll matter, but you get an extra D4 on those attack rolls.
It was still a
Normal
1.
Bless. So the 8 would become a
Oh, yeah.
12,
Well,
or
no, the 8
potentially
was
12.
So
But he was
does
an
that,
echo.
10.
I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit.
10 doesn't hit.
And do I get D4 on my damage rolls as well?
No.
No, but
Oh, wait. Shit, all of
first-
these are rolled with disadvantage, aren't they?
No. These aren't Oh, I don't know. So,
They're ranged spell attacks.
but they're not like a missile. It's just, I don't know. Spells are weird. I'm gonna say Scorching Ray
Oh,
isn't
okay.
affected
So
by
you're
wind.
saying, okay, right. So you're saying the reason why it's difficult is not because he's having trouble seeing the target. It's because
Because of the
little,
wind.
if it's okay, because the projectile would be affected by the wind.
Yeah, like
Okay.
Firebolt is a bolt
Mhm.
of fire. It is physical fire, and the wind will affect that. But Scorching Ray is just hot.
A laser.
It's a
Yeah.
laser, yeah.
Yeah. So I guess it would make sense the wind would not affect it.
Yeah. You should put that in the description of your Scorching Ray at some point, Craig. Also, I think one of the attacks is vulnerable. Or it's vulnerable to.
Yeah, and I can add D4s to all of those damage rolls, correct?
No, the D4 is to the attack roll and then to saving throws.
Oh, right. Okay, so I do
So-
17 damage pre-vulnerable.
So the first time you hit it, it has vulnerability, so that's 14. So you deal back 24 damage. Yeah, you take 24 and give straight back.
Wait, what?
You took 24.
Oh, yes.
And you gave it straight
So
back.
is it bloody?
It is not bloodied.
We shall call this fight a song of ice and fire.
And then for my movement, I'm going to go right up this road.
Exactly away from them. Good idea. Footfalls, it is your turn.
Oh, so this is the crossroads then.
Yeah, this is the crossroad. You found it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on wailing on this pupper. Yeah,
Okay.
that's a 25.
Yep, that hits.
9 damage. And 28. 11
It is
damage.
bloodied from the first one.
Okay. Nice.
So, Gabe, real fast, how do you do the global plus D4 modifier?
There's a global attack modifier you can add. I don't remember how I did this. I think it was under the gear.
Yeah, I'm in the gear. And I've been
No,
looking
it's
for
not
it.
under
Let's see.
gear. So you see the
I mean, if you want to open up my character sheet, you can see where it is. Maybe that helps
it's
you find it
under
on
the
yours.
gear. Yeah, sorry. No, it is under the gear. I was thinking other gear, like equipment.
Oh, no.
This column, the rightmost column, there's a bunch
The
of
NPC.
like boxes you can check that are all
I see
global
the show global.
modifiers.
Yeah, but how do you
Save,
actually
skill,
define that
attack.
global modifier?
So you click on them, and then
So, I added a global attack modifier.
yeah, and then you go back to core, and then
Oh, okay, I
it'll
see.
have
It's
it.
back at core.
Yeah, like under your attacks or under
Your weapons.
under
Yeah.
your weapons, it should have
Yep, I see
the
it.
attack modifier.
Let's roll
You
one
do
d.
damage modifier, it'll show up there.
Yeah.
And
So
guess
I
you
just
can check or uncheck that.
yeah. So whenever I have it on, I check off the boxes for blast, and yeah,
Nifty,
it just
thank
does
you.
it for me.
Yeah, and it automatically fills for bless because that's the most common thing you'll use it for, especially at low levels.
All right. Let's have it roll another Constitution save, please.
Alrighty. It's rolling well.
Ugh. It's only got a +2, but whatever.
Right, it's rolling really well.
Okay. Punch. 15.
15 hits,
7 damage.
7 damage.
Now use another key point. Hey. Boom.
Oh,
8
nice.
damage.
8 damage.
Yep.
So So it's not at single digits, but it is one away from single digits.
So is that 11 or 10?
That's a 10.
It's a 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
That's the end of your turn?
I'm gonna bark at it again.
Okay.
If you want me to roll intimidate.
I think it is gonna take the disengage action and promptly go the other direction.
How fast does it go?
It goes 50 feet.
Oh, damn. I'm just slightly slower than it.
Oh,
Yeah.
goddamn. I forgot to bring Nelly out.
Oh, well, I forgot to bring Nelly out.
Yeah.
Then
She
this
can go like
other wolf, I think, is gonna go.
Okay, I'm gonna get to.
Yeah, you get an attack of opportunity, Garth.
Is it going towards me?
We'll
Okay.
see.
Wow. I rolled a 2 and a 1 with bless. That was kind of bad.
It's gonna go there, and it's gonna try and bite you, Footfalls.
That misses.
Misses. And I'm gonna roll a d6 to see if it recharges its ability. It does.
Okay.
Garth, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move.
So you're moving right through a tree.
Well, a tree
I
is large,
assume
right?
that there's like a stalk of tree, or like I assume the canopy is much larger than the trunk, and I'm moving by the trunk, correct?
Right, but you're moving right through where the trunk is.
But a tree counts as
Right.
large, right? It takes up the same amount of spaces as a large creature.
So
you
move
can
through it.
have one.
No, it doesn't. That's not how that works.
Wait.
It's not a creature, it's a
Sure,
terrain
why not?
feature.
Okay.
Why not?
So I'm not moving right through a tree because I can go up like
Yeah, you can go
like that, and then
there,
I can
yeah.
go just over like that.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Correct? So
Yes.
still go there and not be moving through trees, just kind of ending on the same space as one. And then I'm going to use a booming blade, which just means that if I hit, then it moves willingly. It'll take 1d8 of thunder damage.
Right.
And does a 15 hit?
15 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. Cool. Can you put booming blade in the chat?
Mm-hmm.
And then is that your whole turn? Yeah,
yes.
you moved, attacked, and casted a spell. So tough.
Yeah, Toph's gonna try and catch up, but his stubby hobbit legs or stubby halfling legs in the snowstorm.
Yeah.
Only make it about there. And
Would I have Nelly be able to go?
right.
Oh, well, do that at the end of the round.
Okay.
I cast Toll the Dead, which I believe is a wisdom save.
Okay.
Or is it an attack? I can't remember. It's been a
I think
while.
it's a wisdom save.
Yeah, it is.
11?
11 does not save. I don't know why it rolled. It literally says wisdom save. I think some stuff got screwed with in the time between. So 1d12 necrotic damage.
All
You
right.
crit.
Yeah, a crit on a roll that didn't matter.
Yeah.
It takes 10 necrotic damage. Dothoff kind of raises his shield of the white wolf, large white wolf. The emblazoned dog symbol on it glows white, and a sonorous boom echoes just above the wolf, and shattering force comes down, and it takes 10 necrotic damage.
Cool. Yeah, it howls in pain. in response,
Geralt, no.
and it is bloodied. Craig.
I am going to move forward 10 feet, get a better line of sight on that one that's running away.
Okay. The wand of magic missiles.
And it's dead.
Yeah,
Where's
that
the
was
damage?
more than 10 damage. That
is the
magic
damage.
missile. It's magic
No,
missile.
that's
Doesn't
the
roll.
attack.
That's the attack.
Wait.
Oh,
Magic missile always hit.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does.
So-
You still have to roll
Ignore
damage.
that,
Yes.
I suppose.
so it's doing the same thing that told it just did, and it rolled automatically even though it's not supposed to.
That's an attack roll.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It rolled the attack roll even though it's not supposed to.
Yeah.
Well, you
something got screwed.
probably have it checked off that it. Like, you can uncheck the attack roll bits.
Yeah.
I just changed that. I'm
One
totally
second.
dead.
Yeah, you do 3. Each is +1.
10 damage, exactly.
Nice,
Exactly.
yes. You kill the wolf that I can no longer see because it's behind my picture. Of course, now that is also behind my picture. There we go. Cool. Yeah, you blast it. And is that the end of your turn?
I do it kind of casually. I kind of like walk forward, take it out, and it just kind of like,
Yeah,
just very like nonchalant.
cool. All right. Footfalls, it is your turn.
Okay. Actually, I'll move just a little bit,
Okay.
and not that it's not gonna make too much difference, just to try and better prevent escape for this thing.
Yeah.
And I'll attack.
Okay.
Quarterstaff.
That hits.
Another quarterstaff. Okay. This thing's bloody yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, it already is.
Okay.
Toff bloodied it.
Right. That's right. Okay. Then just a
Also
17.
hits. Is
Still-
single digits.
Okay, key point expenditure time.
All right.
Key points do you have?
I'm level 6, so
A lot.
Yeah.
6, I think.
Yeah.
How does it die?
Under the flurry of blows, it's just like again going back to boxing. It's like when they're like training again. It's like that sack that's hanging from a thing, and it just its head instead. It just
Yeah.
and it just flops into the snow. If it weren't for some of its wounds being red with blood, I think you might just disappear into the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's not that they're dead. Do we have like proper names for these wolves? Were they dire wolves? Were they something you made up?
These, I mean, a simple nature check could tell you what they are.
You say that, but then I roll my nature check and oh hey, it's actually pretty good.
Yeah, so properly named, these are winter wolves.
Whoa, alliteration.
You know
Can
what? I think I want myself a good
survive.
winter fur because I'm getting cold.
Yeah, can we skin these things?
If you want to take some time and skin them,
Yeah, I played Red Dead Redemption. I know how to skin a wolf.
Also, Mr. Cleric Man, can you heal me up?
Yes,
Uh,
that would be a good time to heal.
I am literally at 7 hit
Yeah.
points right now.
I got you.
yeah, I mean it's only the beginning of the day, but if you want to, if you want to make camp,
Yeah, well, we can take a short rest
Short
in
rest to
because
hit
it's a
die.
half hour, right? So like,
It's going to
yeah,
take probably
but
a few
it's
hours.
gonna take
to
longer to skin those wolves. I think. I don't know how long skinning takes.
Generally, like
I mean,
2 hours.
again, if video games are to be told, a judge for this like a few seconds. Come on.
Right.
These things are also big, though, right?
Yeah, they're horse-sized.
See, if you were skilled at doing it, it would probably only take you like a half hour, 45 minutes.
How long does
Plus,
it take to
not
skin a
being
horse?
skilled.
This
Well-
is something I never thought I'd
well-
Google.
Hang on. Well, Tywin Lannister
Should
did
take
it
a
in
while.
one scene. All right.
Yes.
Those were
Again, if you're
deer.
skilled and you know how to do it,
Yeah. So it's a stag, but same size, right?
these things,
Oh.
I assume it would probably take close to an hour. Also, I would assume these things have thicker hide, which would make it more difficult.
Doesn't say.
It takes about as long as it takes to do a short rest.
Definitely takes. You know what? Let's do that. Fine. Whatever.
Looking at videos online, apparently it takes only about 8 minutes to skin a full bear.
Really?
Are those sped up?
Oh, I haven't bothered watching them, so I don't know. Maybe
They might be sped up.
they might be sped up.
Probably sped up. Start watching and check to see how fast it's going. Is it like 3 times? Is it 8 times?
Well, no, I assume it would just probably cut at some point.
Yeah.
So you'd have to watch the whole thing to figure out when.
Hey, viewers, leave a comment in the comment section. Let
Yeah,
us
anyone know anything about skinning? You'll get to us in like a couple of years, maybe.
I've literally
I've
never
been
been outside my
hunting
life.
Like 10 years? I think 10 years was the last time I went hunting, maybe more. So and that was primarily bird hunting, not deer hunting. So
We'll say it takes a rest if you can get a 15 on your survival check.
Okay, I can do that. Hey,
Okay,
that's
and
better
then
than a
Garth, do you want to do that too?
Oh, sorry. Oh, what was it? Survival check?
Yeah.
It's not
Not
a
rolling great on my checks today.
I rolled so well on mine, I can go over and help him out.
Sure. I'll allow it.
Do
Just
I
to
get
speed this
advantage
up.
on it?
Cool. And the other two, if you want to spend hit dice, now is the time.
how many hit dice is it per short rest?
As many as you want, but keep in mind that you only get 2 back at the end of the long rest.
Mhm.
Pretty good. Oh,
Oh,
That's
and
good.
short rest, I get my second win back.
sure. Cool. So you 4 continue on.
Mm-hmm. And no winter wolf pelts?
Yes. You've got-
I'm also going to cast Cure Wounds on Craig.
nice.
Or here, Gabe, do you want to mark down that you have a winter wolf pelt, and I'll mark down that I have one?
I'm curious, do these pelts have any like magical property?
Probably not.
Probably.
Oh.
I'll cast Detect Magic.
Um,
Don't waste your spell.
I can take 10 minutes and do it as a ritual.
Oh, that works.
yeah. So, abjuration, I think.
Abjuration. So these are
Abjuration?
shapeshifters?
No, that's
Or like no
transmutation.
counter? Oh no, sorry. That's yeah. They're like counter magic,
Protective magic.
right?
So
Okay, so it's protecting against cold.
yeah, if you could get like a coat made out of this, you could have like resistance to cold.
That would be awesome.
Well,
Yeah.
for now, it's my blanket.
Especially if we go back down to the mines and take out those dwarf things again.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. Because those dwarf things are annoying.
Yeah.
Thank you for the hit points, off.
No problem, sir.
Don't call me sir.
Sorry, sir.
All right.
Footfalls is gonna lead me into Dota and say he's not a knight.
Yeah. Cool. So you continue on.
Does it get a new action?
Duff kind of shrugs and says, "I kind of call everyone sir."
So he's a modern. He's a modern halfling.
Yeah. Eventually the wind stops as the sun starts to set, though the snow doesn't, and it continues on for the rest of the day. You keep walking until you make camp.
And I like to imagine whenever we set up camp, I'm just using firebolt to start these fires, so they're like don't have to worry about flint and steel. Just.
But is it like literally like an explosion every time?
It's a small explosion. Sure, some sticks go flying out, but it's not like force damage.
Okay. Sure.
Cool. Yeah, it's, easier to just get it over with quickly. Bundle up the sticks and light them up. So, unless you have something you want to do, we're keep walking.
Yeah.
And we're walking.
Yeah, the next day is clear. The woods are still the woods. I guess I never really described
meta. The
it.
woods are still the word.
What?
It's very meta. The woods are still the woods.
Yeah. I never described them, but they're like, the evergreen. It's an evergreen forest, very thick with trees. It's quiet for the most part until about midday, where you hear crashing and snapping trees, and then notice a giant snowball.
I dodge.
You can certainly try.
I mean, is this like a Indiana Jones style? We're running away from this thing. Is it flying through the air? Like what is going on?
Yeah, you notice a giant snowball flying through the air.
Okay.
And I'm gonna roll a D4. If you guys can put your tokens on while I do that.
How do we put our tokens on?
You drag your character onto the
which side of the map were you on to?
So you're going north to south.
Okay.
Probably stopping around where the tree is.
Ow.
But how do we drag our character on?
So not the portrait, but the name
From where?
from the list in the journal tab.
Oh,
Oh.
Never knew that.
bingo. All right.
So number 3, from my perspective, is Gabe, Kit, Dave. Just open up.
Snowball's coming my way.
Yeah, snowball's coming your way.
A deck save.
Yeah, snowball. A creature hit by this attack. So nope,
So
it's just
you
an attack
rolled a
roll.
12. Okay, so
What's
it's not
your
hit.
okay?
18.
Cool. So a giant snowball crashes next
How
to
giant?
you.
Is it as big as I am?
It's bigger. It's as big as a person.
I'm a person too.
So
How big is a
big
human?
As a medium-sized creature.
But like a sphere
In
as
diameter.
tall as a medium-sized creature.
Okay. That's diameter. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
That just misses me.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Hocus pocus.
What do you do?
Hmm?
What do y'all do?
I pull the like wolf cloak for like protection from cold.
All right.
Is this a touch spell?
I mean, okay, I look around, right?
Yeah, no, I'm actually next to him. I cast guidance on footfalls.
Okay.
I feel guided.
Yeah. So
As
footfalls.
he's looking around in the snow, I don't know if he needed an additional
Uh,
boost on his
so
checks.
it's cleared up. It's actually like a nice clear day today.
Bless has ended, right?
Yes, it's been
Yeah,
days.
less than a minute.
I think
But
it's,
it's been days. Okay.
yeah, it was. I
Okay.
think it's been days.
No, that was this morning that we fought.
I thought we made camp at some point.
Oh no!
Yeah, we
yesterday
made-
morning you
made-
fought the wolves.
We
Then
made camp
made
to skin
camp.
them, but we broke camp and we're moving now. So
Yeah.
it's probably mid-afternoon.
this is
Right.
mid-afternoon the next day.
It shouldn't be the next day. It should only take like 2 hours or so to skin the wolves. Like we should
No,
be
you
done
made
before-
camp to
we
skin the
moved
wolves.
on.
You kept
Oh,
moving.
okay.
You made camp again.
Oh, okay.
Now it's the next day. It's a clear day. No more snow. It's the 6th day of your journey. And it's like
Okay.
mid-afternoon. And footfalls you see shaking in the trees down like this direction, but off the map. So like to the southeast. And another snowball comes at y'all. And Kit,
Okay, but I don't see anything more.
your AC is higher than 11, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
So you didn't see anything more, but now the trees are shaking and the shaking is getting closer.
Okay. Can I like roll a perception check or something?
Um,
Or
Sure. It's like there's a lot of trees in the way, but
yeah, but I have like freaking
You can
Superman
roll-
X-ray
yeah.
vision.
roll
You know?
and if you get really, really good, then you can
Okay.
like notice something.
All right.
What did you roll?
That is literally my minimum.
Plus a D4 from
Plus a
guidance.
D4. Yeah. So I'll just. So 26.
Okay. You see white fur, and it's definitely a huge creature.
So bigger than large.
Yes.
Is that one step larger than large?
It's one step larger.
Okay. Okay, so are we talking like a Yeti here?
I think we're talking about a bigger snow wolf.
I mean, look, it would make sense if the bottle snowman was throwing snowballs at us, all right?
Yeah. It would make sense, I guess. So you got some time before the crashing comes up to you.
How
What do
far
you do?
away is it?
Can we all take cover behind the log or something? Or behind some trees?
Potentially,
kind of-
yeah. You trying to like hide from it? What are you trying to do?
I
How
mean,
far away is it?
I'm not gonna be able to really hide from
like
it on a horse.
2
I'll
rounds
just
away?
gallop off a
How
little
far
ways.
away in feet?
he needs to know his range for his spells.
80. But you can't really see it. It's behind a lot of trees.
Okay. Can I tell how it can see us to be throwing snowballs so accurately?
Not that accurately.
I don't know how you would tell.
Okay, does it have like a spotter? Is there something else that is like around that is not actively attacking us, but however is telling it where to throw? Or is there I don't know, does it have like just a periscope and then it's just like, like how is it
Might just have
seeing this?
good
If I have all these good rolls on perception and and straight up it can see us just fine.
Well, it's camouflaged and we're not, so.
I have the white cloak. I'm fur. This is.
Aren't you like a bright tropical bird?
I am black feathers, thank you, but yes, I am a toucan.
Okay, well, a black toucan would probably stand out against a white.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, so it's the predator.
No, it's just you guys contrast better with the snow than it does.
Oh, okay.
Which is because I didn't think of that.
You didn't think of how he could see us.
It does have a plus 14 to perception, but
Okay,
I don't know why.
That is technically better than me.
I feel like that might just be I messed up.
So I can tell the general area in which it's in.
Yes.
I would like to lead it.
Lead it?
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 6. Oh, that's
Take
Constitution.
17 points of damage. Oh.
Sorry. 4.
It takes 17 points of damage.
Okie dokes. It keeps coming.
Do I see it?
Yeah, does the fire that hit in the snowy area melt some of the snow to make it more visible?
Hold on. It just comes onto the map.
It's a tauntaun. Oh, I was right. It was.
Oh, shit fire.
Yeah, it was somewhere. It's like double moves. To there.
I'm guessing roll initiative.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys. I don't think I can still see it. I think it's just.
I think you got a clear view now.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I actually rolled almost as good as Footfall.
Wow.
How does compared to last time? How does this compare to the size of the trees?
It's bigger and just walks through them.
Okay.
and
It
breaks
just
them.
like pushes. Okay.
Garth, we still need your stuff.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
Why I can't separate myself from Nelly to select my thing.
It looks like Nelly's riding you, not the other way around.
Yes, well,
There we go.
such a
Connection between a man and a horse is a very special thing.
Yeah.
Somehow I ended up upside down.
Weird. Footfalls. This Yeti has come out of the woods, charging full bore at you.
I mean, it's not a boar.
Full Yeti at you.
Full tilt.
Well, full bore spelled B-O-R-E, not B-O-A-R.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Boy. Well. Sorry, just I was thinking about the wisdom of like going up to something this large.
Yeah.
You know. Okay. Is there like a knowledge check I could have about these things?
Sure.
Um.
What do you want to know?
Like general abilities slash things
They
to
can throw
watch out for.
snowballs.
Yeah. I mean, okay. Yep. Throw snowballs. Check.
It's very strong. It's very large, and it's gonna try and hit you with its fists and do a bunch of damage.
Okay, but can I roll for some like I don't know, survival, insight, history, nature?
Sure. Yeah, roll survival. I don't know what you're
Okay.
wanting to know exactly, but
Abilities. Like if I have to watch out for anything.
okay. Yeah.
If it's because like I wouldn't have expected the wolves to have breathed cold, so I don't want to be caught off guard with something from this guy.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
Go for it.
22.
Okay. So this kind of Yeti is just a big ape.
Okay.
It's smarter than an animal would normally be, and can like make simple tools, but and like knows that it can make snowballs that capture people.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Good thing we didn't get hit.
Yeah, you get hit and then you become restrained.
Yeah.
In the snowball. And it can throw rocks. But
Okay,
it's
but
basically a dumb brute.
Okay, but no like magical.
It's got no magic.
Okay, great.
It's a big dumb brute, and it wants to smash.
Okay, I feel like I can at least do that. Then I'll counter smash. Because of how tall it is, I'm basically using my quarterstaff as like a lance.
Yeah.
Like, let's see here. 15.
15 hits.
Okay, great. 11 damage. 11 to hit.
Damage. 11 just barely misses.
Okay, 12
So-
AC, you guys.
Yeah, 12 AC. I mean, you hit it, it just doesn't do any damage.
Right.
It's kind of hard to miss a giant ape.
Okay, yeah. It's got thick hide.
Yeah.
Or something. All right. Yeah, punching. 8 damage. Definitely using a key point here. Oops. Wow, didn't know you could do that. That's weird. Yeah, all right. Uh, oh, okay. All right, punching again. 7 damage.
All right.
And yeah, Constitution saving throw, please. Just keep on doing this.
It gets a critical.
Yeah, it gets a critical. All right, nothing happens then.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep.
All right.
You bet.
Drake, your friend has taken on this Yeti, and you are right behind him. What do you do?
Craig?
I'm thinking.
Okay.
Can I move, spell attack, and then move again?
Yes.
Okay. 1 second. I just want to do a little bit of more math. Yeah, okay. I'm going to just move 10 feet that way. And 1 foot back. 5 feet back. And I'm just going to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Okay. Ooh.
So, yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 10 is 20, plus 11 is 31. 37 damage.
So I just stick out my hand and 4 bolts of like laser fire just emerge from it.
Yeah. Very cool. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
It definitely recoils and like puts out its arm to like take the brunt on its arm instead of its
You just
face.
yell at it, pew 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 pew.
Pew. 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Garth, what shall you do?
So, me and Nelly are gonna ride into the woods here, take a little turn, and then charge straight for the big guy.
All right.
So kind of on that diagonal. So Nelly will make a hoof attack.
Can you make an
Oh.
animal handling check?
An animal handling check. What is... Oh, here. Oh. Well, that's not
So
great.
Nelly does not want to get near this thing.
That's a problem. What does that mean for me mechanically?
It means that if you want to get up to it, you'll have to get off of Nelly.
Okay.
You
I guess so.
still can use your movement after you get off, but only half of it. But yeah, you can like get up
Not
to
move my
here.
character off Nelly.
What?
How do you get the character off Nelly? Oh, there we go.
You just select the character. You can still get up to it, like Nelly,
Click
get-
it. It was only click.
like close enough that you can get off and
You
get up
get
to
up.
it.
Okay. So should have to be a little closer. Then.
No. You can move that far.
Oh, I can. Okay, yeah.
That's
Or
3
no, my
squares, so
movement's- Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
but Nelly won't get within melee range of it.
Okay. So I will go there. I'm going to use second wind. And gain 11 health as my bonus action.
Okay.
And then I'm going to attack it with a booming bladed wicked sickle.
Okay.
My God. Oh, I don't have blast. Sorry. So it looks like I miss.
All right. That it?
Yeah. Yeah, that'll be it.
Doff. What do you do?
Doff just gonna move up a little bit. Maybe there. Gonna repeat the first turn of the last combat encounter. Cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Same flail with a weight at the end of it appears. 17.
17 hits.
17 does hit, right? It's 5 force damage. Swinging down, maybe clipping it on the arm a little bit. And that's what.
Yours says 5? Mine says 8.
Yeah, 8.
Okay.
The dice said 5, sorry. And then, so that was my bonus action, and as my action, I will once again cast Path to the Grave, kind of pointing at it and marking it as a cursed enemy, vulnerable to the next incoming damage it takes.
Cool.
Or next attack damage, I should say.
Yeah. Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. So, the Yeti is going to move here. And that's actually, it's going to move here. Crake. It is going to swing one of its very large hands at you.
Shield.
All right. So it brings down one hand, and you blast it away. What's your AC now?
18.
I think it's gonna try again.
Ha!
And it does not. It bashes the other fist in and wastes its turn. Footfalls. You can notice it's very angry at you specifically, Crake, because you hit it with fire.
All right.
Thanks, Andre. Footfalls, your turn.
I like to get between it and Craig.
All right.
Not wise, but whatever. Maybe suggest to Craig, run. And yeah. Here goes nothing with this. There's another flurry here. 5, 10
All right.
damage.
It is bloodied.
16 hits. So,
That's another 8. All right.
So yeah, that first 10 would be 20.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
because of
Good call.
Path to the Grave.
yeah. Nice. That was a good roll. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Spending key point. Because 11 misses, right?
Yeah. 11 misses.
Damn it. Okay.
And 9 also misses.
But I still can have it roll a Constitution saving throw. Pretty please. One day this will work.
But not today.
Today is not
No.
this day.
No. Okay. That's my turn.
All
Again,
right.
reminder, Craig, I say to you, run.
Crake is going to dash forward.
Love it. And?
Fly, you fool.
Inflict wounds.
Okay. Oh, this is your interesting spell. Cool.
Does it hit?
Yes, 14 hits.
And I can only cast it at first level, correct?
Yes. It's not part of your spell book. It's just
What the fuck?
Oh no!
3d10 and I rolled a 4?
That's really sad.
Uh,
Wow.
I told you to run.
Minus 4.
All right, so Craig's dead.
Yeah.
So,
That's not supposed
Craig,
to happen like that.
you approach it, and as you do so, your, what was it? Black lightning encases your body and evaporates your flesh, and you become a skeleton, and you shunt all this energy into the Yeti, and it just like shrugs it off.
I'm gonna look.
Wait. It gives you the cold shoulder.
And then I'm just gonna go, oh shit, and I'm gonna run away.
So attack of opportunity.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
taking attack. 1 second. I need.
Is your shield still active?
I don't think so. Yeah, no, it's not. Oh, that hits.
Really?
Yes.
Is your AC 14?
13. Oh!
I got you. It's okay. I got you.
So you're at 0?
0.
I got you.
So
Yeah.
I turn to run away, and I just get clobbered.
You turn to run away. You start running. You get maybe 8 feet before its fist comes slamming down on you, and your skeleton goes everywhere. You're not dead, but
Damn, no close to it.
Garth, what do you do?
Um,
I'll move you here.
I guess I'm gonna make my way around to these guys, and I'll then just make an attack with my wicked sickle. God, I am not rolling well today at all. I don't think I've hit like anything.
I don't think you have
Okay.
either.
No, I haven't.
No, you bit. Well, you didn't make an attack roll. I
Yeah.
remember describing you biting into the roots.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't an attack.
No.
Well, I guess my turn's over.
Alrighty. Doff.
Yeah,
So-
got a man down. I'm gonna hurry over.
I did notice that you were
Craig?
thinking of moving through here. Oh, wait, it already used its reaction. Never mind.
Yes,
We're all good.
Right. 10 foot reach.
Yeah, 10
Noted
foot
that
reach.
on the first attack. I'm gonna cast old Cure Wounds. I'm gonna cast this at 2nd level.
Okay.
It's gonna do a roll. We're gonna ignore the dice on that because I have a feature called Circle of Mortality, which
Okay.
is when I would normally roll 1 or more dice to restore hit points with a spell to a creature at 0 points. You instead roll the highest number possible for each die. So that's 2d8 plus 3. So 19 points of healing on Craig.
Nice. Is that your whole turn?
The spiritual weapon is also going to make an attack,
Oh, good.
which I forgot about in the last combat encounter. Shame on me. It's been a while. I've been DMing mostly since we left.
Yeah,
24.
that hits.
It's a hit for 7 damage.
All right. And I do want to ask, how does your healing interact with this pile of bones that you have in front of you?
I think Toff is a little wary of like extrapolated act of effectively bringing a skeleton back to life. But I don't want to step on the like toes of another spell. But I guess I would get the feeling that with my magic interacting with Crakes, it would kind of bring back it would take away the translucent nature in his skin and organs as
Okay.
he's brought back to his feet.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
If
It's
that's
like,
okay.
yeah. I feel like that's fair. Kit?
Fine with
Any
me.
thoughts? Okay, yeah. So yeah, you knit back his flesh as the bones reassemble into a skeleton. And his special ability ends, but the special ability only affects missile attacks, and this ape does not have those.
Besides the snowballs.
Yeah.
Right, but that won't. That
Yeah, no, that won't do anything. I'm just saying.
yeah, you'll still be a crushed skeleton. Yeah, so you knit the skeleton back together, and the ape is going to attack the two people in front of it. One for Footfalls and one for Garth, in that order. I missed.
Which one was going from me? Which one was going?
The first one was from me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Footfalls, then Garth.
Well, I am not getting out of that. So 17 damage.
Yep.
Yeah, he has a +9.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's very strong.
Yeah, I can see that.
Footfalls, you dodge out of the way of its swiping paw, and then
That's not how you math.
So, is this guy hungry? Like, is that the reason? Because the wolves attack us because they were hungry, but I don't. Is this guy just a troll and he like wants to throw snowballs at us? Like, what's going on here?
Can you make an insight check?
Okay.
Seems just angry. Like angry at you. Angry more particularly at Craig. Just like is raging. Just seems to be rageful.
Wrathful, you might say.
Wrathful, rageful. It's lashing out at whatever it can find.
Okay, so this is the teenager Yeti we ran into here.
Yeah, this is the angsty teen.
Okay, just found out that mommy and daddy are divorcing, and no, I rolled a knowledge check previously. Would I possibly know if these things speak a language, or if they're just? I mean, you said they're dumb apes, but like, how dumb?
There's no language in the stat block, but they're smart enough to be able to speak a language. I think they could speak something.
Language, it's Yeti.
I mean, they might understand some giant.
I don't have giant. They live in the forest.
They do live in the
Do they know
forest.
Sylvan?
Maybe some words, simple concepts. Keep your words short.
Okay, how about this? Why? I say to it in Sylvan.
Yes.
I don't know if there's a response, but
No.
Okay, great. That's a -2 on intelligence right there.
Yep.
Okay. I guess just put it out of its misery, I guess. I don't know. 16 hits, 11 damage. 17 hits, 13 damage. Punching, 16 hits, another 11 damage. It's actually pretty good damage I'm doing right now.
Yeah.
Is it like anywhere near?
Close.
Okay.
Roll as good as you have been, and you might take it out.
Okay. All right. Key point.
Okay.
15 hits, 8 damage.
It has 4 hit points.
Okay. Well, it has a Constitution save. Oh, did you want to try this?
Nope.
What?
16.
16?
Yeah.
Huh?
16.
16 succeeds, right? If it matches the save? Yeah. Okay.
Yep. You're getting closer.
Yeah, well, it'd probably be dead if someone sneezes on it.
Yeah, Craig. So you're
Is that someone,
prone.
Craig?
Doftoff has just knit you back together so you don't grow weird.
Okay, if you do the inflict wounds again and you roll a 4,
I cannot do inflict wounds. But you know
I'm
what
just
I
saying
can
4 damage
do?
is exactly how much you need.
I'm just gonna walk up to it, and I'm just gonna say, burn. Motherfucking burning hands. No matter if it makes a dexterity save or not, it still dies.
Nice.
Kill it with fire.
Yeah, so
Burn
you
it. Burn the
splash
non-belief.
its chest with fire. It ignites. And it tries to put it out, but it doesn't succeed. It's too tired from your fight. And it dies.
And then I sit down and go, ow.
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
smushed.
Twice. In like 2 days.
Yeah. Very luckily you were a skeleton, so you just like crumpled instead of squishing for real.
It still hurt.
Oh
You
yeah.
could crunch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we skin
Okay. Yeah, I was about to.
it? That look, I love it.
Can you skin it? Technically, yes. I'm gonna rule it will take a full day.
I really just want the Yeti's face so I can make a mask out of it and then walk around with a super intimidating mask.
Sure.
Is anyone
If the party
opposed
wants to
this?
spend an hour to skin the face, then go for it.
Are
You
guys
are on the
okay with
clock.
this?
I mean, everyone else is getting nice cloaks. I
No.
think me and Doftoff should get something.
You know, I
Can
can
I
just
do
cut
a
off the head and I'll just be like, slowly skinning it carefully while riding Nelly. So we can keep moving while I do
Head's
this.
as big as you.
Okay. That's
Okay. So
that
maybe
doesn't work.
just
I
leave
can't
it.
wear it as a mask then.
Maybe just leave it.
Yeah, I guess we're leaving it.
You
I
know
will
what?
take one of its eyes though,
Hey.
as a souvenir.
Sure.
The eye would be as big as your head, right? Like, what are we talking here?
Probably. It's like a basketball.
It's gonna be a big eye. I can use it to scare people.
Okay, I'm a guy who literally calls the dead back to life, and that's a little creepy, man.
Hey, you gotta have something in your pocket for a good practical joke every now
It's
and
not
then.
going to fit in your pocket.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Metaphorical pocket.
maybe if nothing comes across it, something will come across it. But if nothing comes across it on the way back, the snow will have preserved the body. So we can skin it then.
If you're really lucky.
Uh-huh.
Plus, half of it is probably charred from all my fire.
Anyway, it's just cooked meat. That's all it is.
Yeah, Can we eat this thing?
Yeah. I mean, it's the end of the day. You could make camp here and cut off chunks.
We could also sleep inside of its corpse.
Okay,
Um,
we need to have a talk.
this is just a tauntaun thing, all right? Like
It's very warm in there.
you know.
Yep.
Yeah, just Han Solo opened the thing with the lightsaber and put Luke in there. No, all right. We move on.
I guess we continue moving.
All right. Yeah. After like a couple more hours, sun starts to set. You make camp, and you finish the day. Yes, resting. Good idea.
And that's it. That's all my hit dice.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You wake up the next day. It is bright and sunny. The snow is melting, and you continue on.
I need to give Leoman's tiny hut.
That could work. It's probably a helpful spell.
It is a great spell. Quick story, just on a side note. Was once playing a D&D campaign where someone was successfully summoned Leomin's tiny hut inside the lungs of a dragon.
I love it.
Pretty funny.
That'll mess it up.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, the dragon actually had to expend its gaseous form spell, which was supposed to be its escape mechanism. And because of that, it was no longer able to escape when we finally did kill it, or brought it down to dangerously low health.
Smart.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, so you guys are walking, and you pass a tree that opens its eyes and looks at you.
I told you
Nope.
Treebeard was gonna come for you.
And it, do you keep walking? Do you stop?
Just like a mutter a hello and then keep going.
Yeah,
Hi.
basically, I'm gonna tip my head, just like, sorry.
My lady.
Okay.
And
Yeah, so if you all walk
I
past,
mean, does it say anything, or is it just
not yet. But yeah, the camera stays on it as you pass, and it looks to the right, it looks to the left, and then it takes 1 foot out of the ground, and then the other, and then it shakes the snow off of it, and then like follows you as if it was walking with you the whole time. Just like nonchalantly, like pretending to look at stuff. It's like, oh, yep, I'm just one of you guys.
no
How
one
does
pays
Nelly
any
respond?
attention to it.
Is this like a blight
Tough
tree?
really wants to turn around.
It looks. I mean, it no longer looks like a tree. It looks like a.
An end.
I mean, it's not like an ant. It's what am I thinking? It's kind of like a kind of burly man, but made out of bark and with like branches coming out of him.
Like an ant.
I'm gonna pull out.
Yeah, like a small
the
ant.
eye. I'm gonna pull out the eye and just point it towards him. Not look at him myself, but point the eye towards him.
Okay. He, I mean,
Real creepy.
you're not looking at him, so you don't know what he does, but you can hear him like come up, like faster towards you, and he like, if you don't pull it away, he'll like pick up the eye and like look at it,
Okay.
and in a
If he takes
creaky,
the eye out of my hand, I'm going to turn around and look at him.
in a creaky voice. It's like, "Where'd you get this?"
Where'd you come from, you spooky motherfucker? No. No, I would be very spooked. Oh, where'd you come from?
And looks around.
Who are you?
Aranoke. What's this?
That's mine.
But
what
I
it is.
have it.
But you just took it out of my hand.
Where'd you get it?
Got it out of its head.
What's head? Your head?
Its head.
It. And he looks at the 3 of you that are left, and then the horse. You all have your eyes.
You can speak.
I've been
This is weird.
speaking.
You seem intelligent. What are you?
I am Varanoke.
Varanoke?
And it goes over to you, Craig. And what kind of bag do you have?
Just like a leather knapsack, just on my back.
Okay. He like tries to take it off of your shoulder and like look through it.
Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
Okay. What do you do to make it not happen?
When he tries to reach forward, I'm going to smack his hand to begin with. Just like smack.
Oh. Why'd you do that?
He's trying to take my stuff.
I just want to look.
Take my stuff.
You took my eye. Why would he stand to reason that you wouldn't take his bag?
This is my eye.
That was my eye until you took it.
I'm holding it. It's my eye.
But it was mine. I was holding it before you took it.
I have 3.
I would like my eye back. I'm going to kill you if you do not give it back.
I point in a direction away from him and cast firebolt just away and just be like, give back the eye.
He, jumps upright with fire as, fire streaks out of your hand. He says, well, you don't have to be so mean. And he gives it back and he walks into the forest a bit and like looks back at you again, like a grumpy expression on his face. And like,
So
and
like,
just,
a
walks into the
petulant.
woods.
Have a good day, large sir.
And he, stops and like tips his non-existent hat to you and then leaves.
Trees are weird. Keep on walking.
I
Cool.
love how this is basically just an everyday occurrence for us now.
Yeah.
Man, how did we even get through the gold road in the first place to get to Zarnetz?
It wasn't as weird the time that you came through it the first time.
I guess it would have been like a larger group.
Yeah,
Like,
you were in a larger group, and also things have gotten weirder since then.
Okay.
Good to know.
I mean, Dog Talk came through more recently.
That's true, I did.
True.
Well, it wasn't quite winter too, so I'm guessing
Yeah.
brings out a lot of weirdos.
Yeah, all these winter creatures come out of reverse hibernation.
So, like, what was his name? That tree, was it like Evergene?
No, it's Varanoke.
Okay.
He said it
Oh.
twice. He is
Sure.
Varanoke.
Okay. So, all right. Oak. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Did we get out of the forest yet?
almost. Oh wait, no, the forest actually extends, but it also is like kind of hilly. So you keep walking through the
Where
forest.
are we going? Like, we're just walking on this road. Do we have a destination in mind?
Yes. Eric couldn't hear you.
Oh, I was whispering out loud. I was counting the number of days it's been. It's been 5 days. You've been walking through this wood.
Uh-huh.
But 2 days ago, you were at the crossroad. And now you're like the edge of like a hilly terrain. And you hear some, well, I guess you don't hear fluttering because it's an owl. But as like the sun starts to set, there's an owl that shows up, and it is Zorphus.
Hey, it's Orpheus.
Zorphus is like, hello.
Oh. It says
Oh,
right
you
back
look
to
at
him the same way.
Yeah.
Uh,
And he's just like,
auditing?
yes. As you exit, I audit.
Nice. Okay, I offer my arm again.
Okay. Yeah, he'll perch up there.
And we can keep on going.
Yeah, you keep going. The sun eventually sets, and you have to make camp.
Does Zorphus have questions again?
Zorphus questions like, what have you done? What have you seen? Do you tell him?
Yeah. I got this, wolf pelt
Yeah.
to show.
You got the wolf pelt. Do you show him the eye? Garth?
They attacked first. We were just sending your ground.
I'm not showing him the eye. Or if he sees the eye, it's on him.
Okay.
Yeah, Garth does not cooperate with owls, apparently.
Right. And do you tell him about the tree?
I'm not saying anything. You guys can.
Garth, are you just the living embodiment of, are you arresting me? Am I under arrest?
Yeah, seems like it. Yeah, I'll talk about the tree, talk about the Yeti.
Okay. Like, you met Varanoke. Troublemaker, that one.
Seems like he was.
Does Varanoke sing karaoke?
Perhaps. He's a thorn in our side.
Thorn. Okay, all right.
I'm gonna burn this entire fucking forest to the ground.
I love this forest.
I'm glad you do.
Oh god, we have to come back this way.
Yep.
And yeah, eventually, Zorphus has to go do some other stuff and leaves you to your own devices.
Sweet.
What is the order of your watch?
I'll go last.
I guess I'm in the middle.
Okay. Which middle? Middle first or middle second?
Well, I think Footfalls does 2 watches in a row, right? So middle first.
No, I have to actually sleep.
Oh wait, who was?
No one's an elf.
I'm not.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was Kamali who. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'll do middle first then. Still.
Okay. So it's Crake, Garth, Toff, Footfalls?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. Cool. My notes say Garth. Make a perception check.
Hey,
Cool.
my first good roll.
So, about halfway through your watch, you see this sickly red light coming from deep in the woods to the north.
I'm gonna
What color light?
break a
Red.
little bit.
You're gonna what a
Hey,
little?
Crake,
What are you
gonna
doing?
kick Crake lightly
Okay.
and wake him up.
What?
Hey, you see that red like light that's like coming from the north up there?
Do I see the red light that's coming from the north up there?
Yeah, you strain your eyes and you can kind of see that there's some red.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
Do you wanna tell me if you know what that is? Let's make an Arcana check or something.
Can I make an Arcana check or something?
Yes, you can make an Arcana check or something.
I will have
15.
to assist you with that, I guess. Would that give him advantage?
Yeah.
So roll with advantage?
Yeah.
Just roll.
Oh!
Okay.
So he knows what that red mist is.
Totally not magic at all.
Yeah, it's just like a normal red light.
Yeah, this is the red light district of the forest.
So
It's nothing. Go back to sleep. Use protection.
But
so it could be any number of things, but what it probably isn't is something specifically dangerous that like is going to attack you, or like it's some passive thing. Without getting close to it, you can't know exactly what it is, but I'll let you keep your roll if you decide to go investigate further. But like it won't attack you.
Well, it won't attack us. I don't know.
It's like an object.
I don't. It's an object?
Yeah, it's some object that's giving off this light. You want to go investigate?
I'm gonna go check it out. Do you want to come with me?
Yeah, should we wake up the other guys too?
Yeah, if you want to. I don't think you'll hurt anybody from here, but
I'll kick footfalls and I'm sorry. Doff. I will kick them both a little bit and say, "Hey, we're gonna go check out that red light." And then I'll saunter off after Craig.
Cool. So, who else wants to go with them?
Yeah, Toff rubs the sleep out of his eyes and kind of follows along without even realizing what's going on.
Okay. Nice.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're all going.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, you walk.
Dibs.
So you walk through the woods, and you get closer, and the light gets stronger, and eventually you come to a clearing. And in the middle of the clearing is an oak tree. And this oak tree is semi-translucent, and you can see inside of its trunk is a heart. And the tree is giving off this light, and it is pulsing.
With that Arcana check, do I know what this is?
Yes. This is called a scarlet oak. It holds a lich's heart.
I want it.
I
want it. I want it. No question.
Are you sure you want to piss off a lich right now?
Yes.
You guys don't know that it's a lich.
So let me
Craig
explain
knows.
a little more. So this kind of thing isn't like static. It won't always be in this place. And as like days differ, or like even as the sun rises, it'll disappear. But it's probably going to be in the same general vicinity. So like this forest, you can probably find this again. Also, you know that you can sacrifice blood to it and get some sap that will let you heal.
Healing potions, basically. Healing potions.
Kind of, but they're inside you. What you do is you put the sap into your bloodstream, and you lose 4 hit dice, and you get a 4-tick clock that you can use as a bonus action to heal 2d6. Well, actually, it's temporary hit points. You get 2d6 temporary hit points.
Every time you use it, and you have 4 uses of it.
Yeah, you have 4 uses, and then once you've used all 4, you can then get your hit dice back by taking long rests.
I see.
Also, the heart, which is in